Always find what you love at Total Wine & More. With so many bottles to choose from at the lowest price, it's easy to find your favorite Cabernet or new single-barrel bourbon to try. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love and love what you find at Total Wine & More. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly and be 21. Welcome to Proof of Concept Tasting Edition, where we get to taste the spirits that won these double gold medals.
This is where the craft truly speaks for itself. In this segment, we'll taste each of the double gold winning expressions with the founders, and we'll share detailed notes from our esteemed judging panels, some of the most discerning palates in the world.
These aren't just awards. They're the result of blind evaluation, rigorous standards, and a level of excellence that only a select few spirits ever achieve.
So, as we raise a glass, we'll explore what makes these spirits stand out: the aromas, the flavor profiles, the finish, and how each element reflects the years of passion, experimentation, and intention behind them.
Let's get into it.
So what are you going to make for us today, Andrew?
So, as I mentioned earlier, as a purist, I think we're going to start with the bare essentials, which is Chinola on the rocks. Open up your palate. Obviously, it's a different time zone everywhere in the world, but for us, this will be the first thing you're going to try. So you're probably going to get a little more heat off of the first taste. And then we're going to dilute down with one of the 3 soda choices. And then we're going to finish it off, which will create a fizz pretty much. And it will be at its purest form, but diluted. And just like when you drink whiskey, the best whiskeys in the world, you sniff your hand. That's to neutralize the palate and your nose on it. And then we're going to dilute down. And then we're going to bring it back up with a little Moet champagne to make a very fancy spritz.
How lucky are we?
Yeah. So we're going to break some cardinal rules right now by adding a very fancy champagne into a drink with ice in it. But you know what? I think the one thing when you asked when we created the brand, following the stigmatism that rules need to be followed wasn't why we started this business in the first time. So let's break some.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we have lots of glasses, lots of liquid.
This is OG.
The OG.
This is mango. I'm going to taste mango on the rocks.
All right.
Yeah, here.
Why don't we all taste the same?
Yeah,
thing,
okay.
And you can walk us through what we're experiencing.
Because I've had, and I'm already a massive fan of passion fruit. I am interested in the pineapple as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Tobe.
Thank you.
Andrew. Cheers.
Cheers.
To you.
To you, to your newborn.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
And so the real idea
Oh
is,
my God, how can I not finish this?
yeah,
It's so good.
putting mango into a glass. And this had a lot of iterations. And when people asked us,
So
well,
good.
with mango, it's ever evolving. So with passion fruit, we had the ability to just be in New York and Florida. We made hundreds of tweaks. Actually, we've just recently tweaked passion fruit even further as we find new methods. With mango, it's not like choose this flavor and do it next year. It takes years and years of R&D because we don't use the typical labs. So for me, this was childhood in a glass, but not childhood in the U.S. It was going to a foreign country and what did fresh mango juice taste like?
Right.
And this was it.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
ru-
you talked about the citrus forward, and that's what you get.
Yeah.
It really it's like mango, and then the rum comes up underneath it.
Yep.
And then, but the synergy of the two is flawless. They
Brilliant.
really, it's not like mango and rum. It is both
Yep.
and something else entirely.
Yeah. No, and at the end of the day,
Yeah.
the idea was to put juice into a bottle.
Right.
And so there are some ways it sneaks up. I know people are like, is there alcohol in this?
Right.
Yes, there is. Do not forget that it's still 21%. So
Yeah.
it'll get you.
Terrific.
Man, that's good.
Okay. Next.
God, that's good.
And now, do you want to go into another flavor or?
Yeah, let's go into another flavor.
Cool.
All right. Got more ice, got more cups. Thank you.
Let's try the pineapple.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, bonus. Oh Oh my
Different
god.
viscosity.
Yeah.
Very different viscosity. So pineapple is one of the tougher ones we've worked with. If you've ever seen someone put pineapple into a blender, you'll see the foam top. And if you're at a pina colada, what resonates at the top is that.
Cheers.
Crazy is the hardest part we had about this is what real pineapple tastes like. And sometimes it's hard to go against people's childhood, which was Dole. Dole for me, that was what pineapple was supposed to taste like. This is what a real MD20 pineapple should taste like.
Oh my god. That is good. Holy cow, man.
Yeah. So it
'Cause
should
it's-
have some of that mouthfeel, a little less viscosity, but it should come as something that's very unique
It
in the sense of, although they're sugar forward, pineapples are naturally sweet. There is a little bit of citrus tone in there. There is a little bit of umami almost.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
There's something else that's coming up underneath that I'm like, I don't know that I've quite tasted anything like it. It's definitely pineapple, and there's the heat of the booze, and then there's another like kind of umami-ish
Yeah.
flavor that is like not like anything I'm familiar with. It's so good.
This is what one of our judges said about the pineapple. A decadently smooth liqueur that opens with inviting notes of ripe pineapple, leading to a rich, creamy palette of vanilla, pineapple, and tropical fruit, where the depth and sweetness shine, finishing with a pleasingly viscous, sweet texture that lingers in tropical warmth and refined depth.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
It's
and
beautiful.
So if you think about them from the actual texture of the fruit, this will almost leave a resonation of a little chalky at the end of it. That's how pineapple works as a fruit. And if you look at the various types of fiber viscosities of the various fruits, I think pineapple as a childhood candy was always elevated. And they would take the core of the flavor and they wouldn't dilute it. They do the opposite. They would try to strengthen it. Pineapple isn't in your face as a fruit. Very few times when you bite into a fresh pineapple should it be. And so we wanted to not only pay homage to everyone's childhood, but create something genuine. And that came without adding additional flavor or adding additional concentrates. And I think the problem that we've seen with cordials is they concentrate it so much because they only want to use a quarter ounce. And we don't want to be a quarter ounce. We want to be an ounce within the cocktail to build the foundation of it. And that was what took years of R&D with this.
Let's finish off with the OG with the champagne.
Absolutely.
I need this in my life. This is special. I mean, they're both really special.
And so this is where it all began a decade ago in a blender out of the soil with a fruit that honestly shouldn't be as exotic to the U.S. as it is. I think the joke that we say is that the first passion fruits were brought to Florida and Texas 20-something years ago, and they said that they brought pests with them, that it was ruining other crops around. Our joke is that was Tropicana not wanting oranges to fight the passion fruit.
Wow.
It's interesting. I have a passion fruit vine in my backyard in California, and the difference between the growth patterns in the last few years has been incredible, and it has a lot to do with the rainy season. But last year it was very prolific, and this year hardly any.
Huh.
Yeah, and they will fluctuate, and the age of the vine has something to do with parts of it. The sunlight, it is the most temperamental crop that we have.
Wow.
So a mango tree at full esteem, it does need 7 to 10 years to mature. Pineapple, it needs years and years to grow, but once you plant it, you leave it alone. Passion fruit, out of all of our children, is the most meticulous, most hands-on, yet hands-off. And it's almost like when you're in the middle of cooking or in the middle of a recipe. Should I add one thing? Should I add one thing?
Yeah.
You have to know the perfect
You gotta
science of
feel it out.
when to feel
Yeah.
it, when to leave it alone. And
Wow.
we struggle with that to this day.
Gosh.
So here's a drink we call the chismosa. It means gossiper in Spanish. So I think this is the perfect drink to cap things off with.
Amen.
As it seems like we've done a lot of gossiping about the
Yeah.
industry.
Sure have.
Oh.
Dangerous drink.
Oh yeah, baby. That is terribly dangerous
Yep.
at this hour. With
This
this
is-
much more of the day left.
This is the one that will get you at brunch.
Oh,
You can
God.
build off of it. You can add club soda into it. this is the foundation of the porn star martini. There's just so many versatility ways you can go. And when you ask how we engage with trade, the best thing is the possibilities are endless. So we obviously have taken over as the flavor in the daiquiri, the mojito, the margarita, the porn star, the martini, but we're also in beer shandies, sangria.
Wow.
Like I said, grappa's the one thing that threw me off for a little bit of a spin, but champagne, the spritz is one of the most core cocktails right now across the board. This is just a very fancy way of doing it. So thank you to Moet for the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew, thank you again
Andrew.
for all of this. It's been such a pleasure.
Absolutely. Cheers, and thank
my
you for having
brother.
me.
Yeah, it's really a pleasure to talk to you.